Welcome back to Edinburgh Fest Live. If you've just joined us, you've missed the crazy, wonderful stylings of Spencer Jones. But don't worry, you can catch up with all our previous episodes. Just head over to YouTube and search SBC Edinburgh Fest Live. There's hours of entertainment, some of it including me. So coming up soon, we have, of course, our celebrity cook, Hairy Mary. I'm very excited about her take on chocolate chip cookies. And slightly worried. But before that, we've got my next guest, a country girl moved to London and a good friend of mine. Welcome to the stage, Maddy Anholt. Hi, babe.
Hi, how you doing? What was that? Addy Manholt.
Addy Manholt. As those of us who know you closely like to call you. The rest of the world calls you Maddy.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good. My first day off is tomorrow. So I'm going to do one wicked show today, and then I'm going to rest. I'm going to sleep all day, and I'm going to eat all day. Just when I wake up, just eat. That's what I'm going to do for 24 hours tomorrow. That
sounds delicious. Yeah. Maybe you could get some tips from Hairy Mary.
Yeah, I know. I see this. Maybe not.
So your show, I think you're going to do a little bit of your show for us.
It's characters. So the show is Rent Girl. It's all about Generation Rent and the housing crisis and things like that, but it's comedy. And I do characters, and there's one, she's a rude girl. She's called Shazza. And I'm doing her for a few other bits and pieces, but she's just my favourite character to do because she is like the brashest part of me that I keep hidden.
So is it a bit like Spencer Jones? You like letting that side of you out?
Yeah, I just think she's really useful. She's you know, in times when, right, because I'm quite, you know me, right? So I'm quite polite. I'd like to think, yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Quite softly spoken, you know, I'm not, whatever, but Scheherazade, she's like a real, like, rude girl, like, she does not to take any, am I allowed to swear? You know what I'm trying, you know what I'm going to say. She just doesn't take any rubbish, and I just love playing her, because she just deals with, she's great if there's like a heckler, which, touch wood, I haven't really had, but if there is, I can just go into her and shut them down, so it's great.
And then they go home crying with their tail between their legs. Yeah. So are you going to do a bit of
Okay, so she, in my show this year, I don't know why, I decided to do a rap, right?
I love a good rap.
So if you do that in the background, right, it will help me a lot. So, okay, so thank you so much, everyone, for coming, for tuning in. All right, so my name is Scheherazade Shazza, and like, I love the Edinburgh Fringe. Yeah, I love it. Now, the reason I love it so much is it makes me feel better about who I am. Like, there is bare unemployed people, yeah, at the Edinburgh Fringe. Like, bare unemployed people, yeah, actors, comedians, yeah, all unemployed, yeah, makes me feel better about my life, you feel me? And I was thinking the other day, like, what do I do? You know what I mean? What is my job? And I think I'm like a florist, innit, yeah, because think about it, yeah, weed is a plant, innit, right? I give out plants that make people happy. I'm a florist, innit? And I was thinking the other day, yeah, of my idol. In fact, all of our idols here, yeah. Victoria Beckham. Victoria Beckham, yeah, in 2003, she released a hip-hop album, yeah. Did you hear it? Come Together, yeah. Now listen, Sam, Victoria Beckham is one of the most underrated and underfed hip-hop stars of our generation, yeah. And I thought to myself, maybe I could rap. You feel me? Like, maybe I could be like Victoria Beckham. Let me try this thing. Let me try rap. All right, you ready, yeah? All right, let's do this thing. Hold on. All right, let's go. What? Government fill, landlord agent. This is a rent girl war that I'm waging. Every pound I get, I'm spending, not on nails or my happy ending. Check my benefits, they're still pending. Anyone else that this is offending? This is the way it's gotta be. Is there no way I can have my own key? Fam, don't even look at me. Just need a quid for my chip bussy. Not that hard, it's hard to explain it. Basically, yeah, it's all gone to shit. That's it though, end of the story. This ain't no rising damp glory. This is the way it's gonna go. To afford rent, you've got to be a hoe. What?
Maddy Anholt! How good was that?
You were gonna do your West Side. I was waiting for your
sorry. I did it at the end. Yeah. Whoa, I'm so white and middle class. It hurts. That was brilliant. So tell us a bit about the show, because it's about housing.
Yeah, that's right. So that rap was about basically a rent girl. So the show's called Rent Girl. It is effectively the way. So for the first time this year, I'm co-writing, right, which I've never done before. So it's co-written and directed by Hardeep Singh Kohli. He was amazing to work with.
Brilliant.
And we sort of were chatting about the concept, and we kind of couldn't really settle on ideas. Then I was thinking, do I just do all my characters? But I love having themes, because, my background is an actress, and I love having a narrative and an arc and stuff. And then I'm the queen of procrastination, right? And I was...
Facebook.
Yeah. Well, for me, this is the best one, right? This is great. This takes loads of time. This is a tip for you. Going through an email inbox that I don't even use anymore, right? Deleting unread emails, right? And I got back to 2004, just being like, this is tidying up. This is helping. This is helping my career. It wasn't. And I found... this advert that I put up on Gumtree when I was 17 years old, coming from Devon to London, right? I won't tell you all of it because you have to come and see my show, but essentially the first line reads, young, fresh girl seeks any part-time work with a photo of me, 17 years old. And so obviously I got some job offers from that. And so it's essentially, the show is Sliding Doors meets Pretty Woman. Right? So it's what my life would be if I had taken these jobs, and if I would still be a rent girl, paying £900 a month for a box room in Croydon,
Sliding Doors meets Pretty Woman. I like that.
Yeah, thanks. Came up with that about the third day of the festival. I was like, hold on, that's good.
Do you get in a big bubble bath in a really
no, but I should. Suite? Budget is low. Budget is low this year.
Next year. Next year. So you've done a few Edinburghs, haven't you? And your show last year went incredibly well, Diary of a Dating Addict.
Yeah. So this is my... technically it's my third one-woman show up here. My first one was in 2011, I think, and I only did about 2 weeks. I just wanted to kind of get a feel for the Fringe. And then last year I came back with my first full-run hour debut, Diary of a Dating Addict, which was at Gilded Balloon, which was great, did really well. And then, back this year with Rent Girl, again at Gilded Balloon.
And so what's next for you after Edinburgh, do you think, after this Edinburgh?
For the first time in my life, I've got work lined up for the first time. And that's incredible. Like, as a performer, that just doesn't happen, does it? So I've got a few things going on. I'm doing a pilot for Radio 4. I am filming a little taster thing with BBC 3. I'm doing some development of a TV idea. So there's all like... little bits and pieces, so I'm really excited to. But first, what I did do was the weather this year, and you can vouch for this, audience, has been shocking, right? Shocking. And I really just needed some sun. So about 3:00 in the morning one night, I was like, I can't take this anymore. And I booked a holiday to Morocco. So that's the first thing I'm going to be doing.
Yeah. Priorities. But we can look forward to more Maddy on our screens.
Absolutely.
It sounds like. Mm-hmm. So what's the dream for you, do you think? What's the end game? The end game, I think, in my mind, one of my biggest inspirations, obviously Smack the Pony, but is also Summer Heights High. I love Summer Heights High. So
it's so good.
Welcome
so
to Mr. G's room. G's room.
There's a pedophile
Check
in the
it out if you haven't seen it.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that one, should I? There's a pedophile in the classroom. It's so good. If you haven't seen it, just watch it. It's hilarious. Something like that that I can use all my characters, and we're developing something at the minute. So yeah, something like that would be ideal. Some sitcom, you know, that kind of thing. Radio, love doing radio.
Yeah. So you started out as an actor.
Yeah.
How did you get into comedy?
So trained as an actress at Aura, alongside like people like Miranda Hart and Bridget Christie went where I went, but it's actually an acting course, but seems to kind of give birth to comedy women for some reason. And it was sort of my third, I mean, this is years ago now, but my third year of the drama school, I kind of really got into characters, and in fact Ainsley Harriet's cousin taught me.
I mean, the most random connection.
Yeah. Who then came in, so his name was Andrew Dennis. He was just the biggest inspiration for me. Did loads of character work in clowning and just had so much fun with it.
Brilliant.
And then
that's how you got into it.
That's how I got into it.
So tell us about the show. Where can we see it?
So it's on 5:30 every single day, not Monday, every single day for the rest of the Fringe. Sportsman's Gilded Balloon.
Brilliant. Maddy Anholt.
Thank you.
Yeah. Definitely check out her show. So that's it for part 2. We'll be back in part 3 with the brilliant Juliet Burton. I'm very excited. See you after this.
My friends have gone and my camp is free. I ache in the places where I used to play. But I'm crazy for love, but I'm not coming up. I'm just paying my rent every day in the Tower of Salt. I said to Hank Williams, how lonely does it get? Hank Williams hasn't answered me yet, but I hear him coughing here all night.